Damn it.
Cover me! Evans, we don't have enough explosives to destroy these V2s completely. We'll need to get them fully fueled first so they can blow their own arses up. Go find the controls in those bunkers and get those V2s fueled.
Okay, is the game not gonna spawn that guy? Just got to clear out the entire thing because I want to make sure that I'm doing this. So we'll hop on the MG and try to kill me. No one out there, surprisingly. Full health, apparently. Okay, was not expecting that. But now I do know to expect that, so let's try lobbing a grenade through there. Okay. No one in there. No one in there. Can't destroy that. Actually, no, I guess I did. I'm not going to actually clear this entire bunker. No, I didn't actually destroy that radio.
Move! Good, now place your bombs on them. Cover me!
As long as I don't get shot in the back, we'll be fine, guys.
Bunker quickly.
Got some guy shooting at us. Or at least shooting at us. Not hitting us, but he is shooting at us at the very least. Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising up every time we fail. And I read that one in the last 2 videos. Wow, okay, we must be like at the very, like near the very end, because of the fact that this is just, we did a mission as the US, then we did one as the Brits, now we're doing one again as the Soviets. So I get the feeling it's now just going to be one-off missions, pretty much. instead of just you play as that nation for 5 or 6 missions or whatever. So let's see. Comrades, it has been almost 3 years since we repelled the Germans at Stalingrad and began the long journey to Berlin. As we fought back across the motherland, we saw countless examples of the destruction and suffering caused by our fascist enemies. Now their capital city lies in ruins. Their army is in disarray. Only one goal remains. At the beginning of the Berlin offensive, 9 red victory flags were handed out to various divisions for hoisting over the Reichstag. We in the 150th Rifle Division have the honor of being one of them. The German defenders have nothing to lose and will fight ruthlessly. Do whatever is necessary to defeat them. We must get our standard bearers to the rooftop at any cost. Soon we will begin our attack and achieve total victory for the motherland. Major B.K. Grishin, 150th Rifle Division, 3rd Shock Army. Wow.
We need to get those flak guns.
Big shot at. Short fly.
Blow this gun up and let's get the next one!
I would if I could hump. If I could, no, not hump, fail. God. If I could jump over that.
Keep moving, comrades!
How? Damn it, man! I'm being shot in the ass. Damn it. Wait, can I access it from here? No, but I can go around back. It's an attempt to minimize my getting shot back. Damn it, man! Yeah, no, the issue is just that tank. There's nothing I can do about it. I gotta destroy the gun without getting destroyed by the tank, which isn't exactly the easiest thing ever. There we go. That time it worked out as I wanted it to. So apparently I'm supposed to somehow manage to get to that tank without being killed. Or maybe my tanks can deal with it, but I get the feeling they can't. I get the feeling I am somehow supposed to essentially sneak up to that tank. Considering my tanks aren't moving up, it's kind of difficult. There we go. It worked out finally. The issue is just there's no, like, path to get behind that tank. That was the main issue. Why is it looking behind itself? Oh, okay. I believe that's the Reichstag right there.
Hang on! Hold the line, Cobra! Until our tanks get through! Wait for the tank!
Actually, no. I'd actually have. No, maybe that is. I don't know.
Pressing fire on those windows!
Also, follow behind the tank, in theory. Depending on how far the tank goes and how slow it moves, yeah, I can actually use it as cover. So you've basically already won the game now. Damn, okay, not too surprised about that one. Yeah, now actually, no, yeah, there's quite a few enemies. And I should probably actually make a save before I walk in. Now that I think about it, that'd be a pretty good idea. Ow, got hit by friendly fire! Woo, fun! Or maybe it was the rubble, I don't know, something. Dead, that should be all of them in this room. I have no idea what it is. I want to assume it's probably a Russian V of some sort. Okay. But, yeah, I'm not actually sure. Aim straight, I'd be able to kill that guy quite easily, but for whatever reason, it's odd there.
Keep moving! We have to get onto that roof!
It has to be our group, because we'll get a reward, right? But, I mean, that kind of sounds right, you know. If you... It's your specific division that manages to get troops up on the roof.
Hurry, comrade! Berlin is ours!
Where's that flag, Fedorov?
Mother, a few days ago, we waved the flag of the motherland over the top of the Reichstag in Berlin. The war, at last, seems to be coming to an end. There is very little fighting left in the enemy. Soon I will be returning to our home. There are German prisoners of war everywhere. Today, I crossed the Elbe River in Germany and shook hands with an American soldier. Although I could not understand anything he said, I felt this man was my brother, and I think he felt the same.
Okay. So, yeah, I didn't talk at all there because there were no subtitles for whatever reason. But, very basic sense, it was supposed to essentially be a Russian soldier saying that he felt an American soldier's hand that he shook was like his brother. That's pretty much how it ends, in case you weren't able to actually hear it at all for one reason or another. It may have just been too quiet. I may actually check that myself. I will check that out myself in the editing process. And if it is too soft, I'll just go and take that section of it and increase the volume of it. But so here's the credits. I don't know if I'm actually gonna bother showing the entire thing if I can skip it. No, does not look like it, but that doesn't mean I actually have to record any of the credits, but I'd still have to watch it myself. Actually, well, here, one second. Actually, though, I am somewhat curious as to how this is going to work. Is it just going to like just going to slowly, eventually transition over to like showing the Brits fighting, and then after that, slowly transition to showing the Russians fighting? How exactly is it going to do this? Granted, I'm sure none of you guys really give a crap about the credits when it generally comes down to it. And these are usually used for opinions, and I gotta agree, I kind of prefer this over the more recent Call of Duty titles. Although this did have a few moments where it was kind of aggravating, just a tad, because of the way it worked, because the AI wasn't the brightest. So it kind of leads to how it works out. When the AI is not the brightest, it's kind of hard to really rely on the AI to do the job it says it's going to do. And then sometimes the map design wasn't the greatest. And that last mission when I had to go and take out that tank, I was like, okay, but it's gonna shoot it, and I'm not able to take that much of a beating. And there's really no cover between me and that tank, so it was kind of difficult to get to it. But I did find a way. I just waited for it friendly. But unless there's really no map design feature to really allow me to reasonably go and deal with that tank. But it's also interesting how I had to go in front of the tank to take it out. And I couldn't just, plant the charge on the sides or on the rear or something like that. It had to be the front, specifically. Which is a little bit interesting. But then also when I had to run through that artillery strike for Bastogne, that was also a little bit aggravating because there is a pattern there, I'm sure, but you don't really have any way to know what this pattern is unless you play it a whole bunch and fail. And essentially make yourself a map of the individual points. But I will say this is actually a more interesting credit scene than a lot of games have even nowadays. Because nowadays a lot of games it's just like, here's a black screen, a little bit of music playing, and credits rolling. Well, here we got just little, what is almost like a tech demo, you could actually say to an extent, with the credits tacked onto it. But granted, I say tech demo, but it really depends on what you want to do, because it could be, because there you could actually go and do like a 3D side scroller tech demo style thing for the way that ending was set up, or the video that was played. But now we get no video, we don't get to see like essentially the same thing, but instead of your character being, or the guy being an American soldier, he's now a British soldier. And then we, I guess, also won't get to see it essentially again the same thing, but instead of him being British or American, he's Russian. So we get credits screen with black screen, credits rolling, and a little bit of music in the background. What's actually now standard, which is sad because I just complimented on what I liked of it back then with the video playing. But I'm not actually going to go and record this entire thing because I don't think anyone really cares for it. And either way, I think I'm going to go and make this credits, or make the credits here their own separate video in case someone, really does want to watch it. But, yeah, you can buy this game yourself if you want to be able to play through it yourself. I think you can buy it on Game Fan Shop. If so, I'll link or put in the description of the videos a link to the specific page you can buy it from. No cows were harmed in the making of this game. But yeah, I'll just put a link in the description. You can go there and buy it yourself if you want. Those who have long enjoyed such privileges as we enjoy forget in time that men have died to win them. Franklin D. Roosevelt. So yeah, back to the main menu. But yeah, so I'll just put in the description a link to my Game Fan Shop store. The specific link for this game, you can purchase it there. You support me, thus allowing me to actually go and buy more games, any software, things like that, to be able to expand what I do on the channel. And it'll probably activate on Steam, considering that I did buy this through Steam. And it only activates depending, I said in a different video, it depends on whether or not it's a Ubisoft, EA, or etc. Or, well, I guess miscellaneous is the better way to describe it in terms of who the publisher is. But yeah, so I'll just put in the description a link to where you can buy this and be able to actually support me, so I can buy games, software, so on and so forth. But yeah, so that is actually it. I did not know that I was that close to the ending, but I sort of had a feeling, but I wasn't really thinking I was that close. But as I said before at the beginning of this session here, United Offensive will end up being in the same playlist because I don't care for having a bunch of different videos, or having a separate playlist for it, considering it looks the same, plays the same, and it's realistically it was an expansion pack for this game when it generally comes down to it. There's no reason for me to have it separate. But yeah, that's the end of this playthrough now, and I hope you'll actually go and watch United Offensive when I get around to playing it, which will probably be in a couple days actually from when I'm recording this. But you probably won't potentially see it until a week after I recorded it, because of actually how much I will potentially record between when I get around to recording it and when what I figure is a reasonable variety of gameplay for that week or whatever. But yeah, so actually, let me finally end this now. I'm pretty sure this is the third time I've said that I'm going to end it, but I haven't. Actually, it might be the fourth time. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, so end it right here. Done. Hope you'll go and watch Call of Duty United Offensive when I get around to playing it. Which I'll probably also play on Hardened, like I did here.